This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Forget the frustration of picking commerce platforms when you switch your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling wherever you sell. With Shopify, you'll harness the same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/tech.
Savage.
This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
There we go again. More technical problems. We live in the 21st century.
No! Savage Unfiltered.
Under. The only reason I know this is because I lived under tyranny. I lived.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You're a fucking...
Your host, Michael Gardner.
Proper fashion at the proper time.
Like a Hellcat.
Hey guys, we made it. Hey guys, welcome to Savaged Unfiltered Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Gardner here. Guys, doing a little special here. A little special, guys. If you see me constantly doing this back and forth, I'm doing a little TikTok live here. So I got to look at the people here that's coming in. Thanks very much for those hearts. Much appreciated. Get those hearts, those follows on TikTok. Thank you very much for the love. Joseph appreciates it. Joseph is joining me from the city of Detroit, Michigan here. So you're not going to be able to see him or hear him on TikTok. But guys, if you want to know more about the show, guys, head over to Rumble. Rumble.com, search Savaged Unfiltered, and you'll see the person that I normally talk to, Joseph here, the co-host of the show. So thank you very much for those hearts. Much appreciated. Keep it up, Michael. Thank you very much. Sid the Kid, thank you very much. Hat tip to you, Sid the Kid. Cool stuff. Joseph, buddy, looks like we're blowing it up on TikTok. I hope they don't put the ban on us, buddy.
Yeah, mention Savage Army on .com to the TikTok audience before TikTok pulls the plug on us.
Oh, God, yeah, you're right on that one. Yeah, Joseph just wanted me to put this plug in, so thank you very much, Joseph. Guys, if you head over to savagedarmy.com, use that promo code EARLYBIRD. You're going to get 10% on your order. Very much appreciated, guys. Tremendous merchandise. We got some Joseph M. Leonard exclusives, one exclusive that's on there. There'll be more dropping this weekend. And then there's going to be other merchandise on a daily or a weekly basis, just depending on how we put it out there. So savagearmy.com, check it out. Thank you very much. And thank you very much. Who's that? Jope Glam? Thank you. A kiss to you. Thank you. You did the little emojis with the kiss. Thank you. Right back to you, baby. Alrighty. Sorry, Joseph. I'm flirting with women. I hope they're women on TikTok, but they're throwing me kisses. So gotta love it. So yeah. So why is this? All right, Joseph. On TikTok, they have this thing that's telling me to do this with my fingers. I don't know why I have to do that. I don't want to do that. I might cancel the thing out. But it's telling me to. Oh, it wants me to go in landscape mode. I'm broadcasting it in portrait mode. Yeah. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be doing change the overlay, please. Producer Shaky here. We're gonna be talking about Savage trivia here. That's right, guys. If you just on here on the Rumble here, Brent, nice little overlay. Joseph, you like the overlay? Sorry, I'm talking a mile a minute, but I want to make sure I'm talking like this, because Joseph usually over talking me, and it was a little joke that we said on the last episode. I'm over talking you. Sometimes I mess up my conversation.
You're pulling a Joseph M. Leonard. You're spewing a mile a minute, right? That's always me. I'm spewing a mile a minute. I get 1,000 things in my head, and they all come flooding out my mouth at one time, and Michael has to go, shut up, put a comma or a period in there.
Put those damn commas and periods where they belong, where they're respected and appropriate, right? So, Guys, I'm gonna try to give the thanks and support to the Joseph. You're a mirror image. You got to switch the thing.
Yeah.
Whatever you just did. Yeah. There. Oh, Joseph playing around with his backgrounds on the show here. Oh boy. Are we still in behind the scenes or no? This is supposed to be savage trivia. What the hell are we doing? Yeah, guys, I'm going to try to give the support here on the show. All these people saying thank you. Great show. Keep it up. I'm trying to give out the thanks and the hat tips, but there's so many people coming in. So, yeah, Crispy R15, thank you for coming in. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support. Much appreciated. So, back to the show here. We're going to do Savage Trivia Unfiltered, guys. It's going to be like a trivia show, but a little bit more on the unfiltered side. Hence the name Savage Unfiltered, right? So, here's the very first question here that we're going to throw out to Joseph here, because Joseph is the only contestant here on the show. Sorry, guys. I'm not Patrick Sajak or Alex Trebek. I can't afford, thousands and thousands of contestants.
This is a throwback to the early TV show trivias. Remember, you're too young even, Michael, to remember. Back when they rigged some of the TV contest shows and there was big controversy and they went away for a while. So I like this, a rigged show where I'm automatically the winner.
Yeah. Joseph's automatically the winner. He's participating at his own free will. That's right, guys. I put a gun to Joseph's head and I told him, you're on the show or not. It's either your life or no, I'm just joking. God forbid I would do that. No, I'm not pulling a fucking mafia thing. Give me your fucking time right now, motherfucker. No. Anyway,
an offer I couldn't refuse. Forget about it.
An offer you couldn't refuse.
Forget about it. Throw back to the Al Pacino and other gangster episodes we did, right? People, check out the old Papa Al Pacino episode.
Oh, that was fun. We had fun on Old Papa.
Yeah, make sure you tell TikTok about that episode to go check it out.
Yeah. They already heard me mention Old Papa. Yeah, I'll say it again, guys. Check out Old Papa on our library there on audio, and then Rumble, guys. It's in a video format, so it's funnier on video. I mean, why am I saying it's funnier on video? You get the same show whether it's on video or audio. Like everything is done the same way, right? All the plugs, all the all the sound effects, all that stuff, guys. You're hearing it on video and you're hearing it on audio. The only thing that you're seeing on video, obviously, is the video content, right? I think it's a little bit better and it's more funnier because you see the reactions. So check it out, guys. Check it out. So here's the first question, Joseph, okay? Who were the founders of Twin Peaks Restaurant?
Oh, well, that's an easy one for me. I know that. Well, I don't know their names, but it was one of the CEOs of Hooters left Hooters in a dispute and created the Twin Peaks chain. But I don't know their names.
Don't know their names. Okay, so we're going to give you a hint, okay? They were two gentlemen, okay? But the one guy takes credit for it. Okay, I'll give you his first name. I'll give you the first initial of it. It starts with an R and ends with a Y.
Okay. Ronnie. What?
Get some Jeopardy music in, Shaky.
Oh, maybe Roy. Was it Roy?
No, not Roy Rogers. That's another company, Joseph. He actually, no. Roy, God bless Roy Rogers. He's dead. he died before the whole concept of Twin Peaks ever came into its imagination. So I'm gonna give Joseph this one for the first one right here. Okay, it was Mr. Randy DeWitt founded the company in 2005. Which is known for its mountain lodge theme type of vibe, okay? And it was rapidly expanded from its legacy location in Lewisville, Texas, and they had no plans to stop the development. So
yeah,
a lot of people are like, oh, Twin Peaks, we see like mountains and, this and that. So it's not like it wasn't founded in Colorado. No, it was actually founded in Louisville, Texas. Go figure,
right,
right, Joseph?
Wow. Right. But again, he was a CEO of Hooters, hence the play on the Hooters with the owl thing. And I got to throw in that long ago I thought of this, and I don't know why somebody hasn't other than me figured this out. There should be a female locale to go to with male waiters and lederhosen or whatever called Peckers, right? And the logo would be a woodpecker. Peckers. And the logo would be a woodpecker, right? That's the equivalent to Hooters for women. Peckers.
Well, you got to remember, Joseph, even in today's times, and I don't want to speak for 2005 because 2005, folks, was an entirely different era. If we said Peckers today in 2023, they would be like, that is showing a male chauvinist of a man. They're not Peckers. Right?
That's right.
I say Twin Peaks, but even Twin Peaks, isn't that sexualized to say Twin Peaks?
Yeah, no, that's the point. Again, Hooters, the owl, and Hooters, the female mammaries, and Twin Peaks, again, with the dual mountains being the sexual reference to the female boobs, tits, whatever you want to say. And again, yeah, Peckers would be heteronormative for women to go to admire males serving them in lederhosen or whatever. Wow. And again, a woodpecker would be the logo. I mean, it's only fair if we got Hooters and Twin Peaks that they got a Peckers to go to.
Yeah. But so Mr. Randy DeWitt was the founder of it. Not Dwight, because that's now you're thinking of somebody else.
And nor is it Dimwit, it's DeWitt. But
guys, before we get any further, guys, I with the second question here, the show, guys, thank you. I want to say thank you to SkullShaver.com by presenting this. It's actually our sponsor today, Joseph. So SkullShaver.com. There you go.
SkullShaver.
Yeah,
tell them
Joseph's
to
the new
send me.
spokesperson.
Tell them to send me one. Yeah.
Joseph's still waiting for his MeUndies, and you can also send in the queue there, the Skull Shaver. Yeah. So, and you can get your skull looking just like Joseph's. So, good stuff.
I'm not just a spokesman. I'm a client.
Okay. Well, I guess that was the end of TikTok Live because they just ended our I hope they weren't offended by Skull Shaver. So.
You know what? I said tits, I said boobs, I said mammaries. So again, probably another leftist snowflake. Oh my God! You can't say that! Heteronormative patriarchy shit! I'm gonna complain to the management! Good time to mention the Don't Be a Karen mug on SavageArmy.com again.
Oh God, don't be a clown. No, that's a Sadia thing. Excuse me.
Yeah, right? No, don't be a Karen glass or mug on SavageArmy.com because I think one just got us canceled on TikTok again.
No. Oh, no. Here's what I did wrong, Joseph. I set it for, because you could do these like live things, timers and stuff. I set it for 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now, it timed out on us.
Skull Shaver, the power of a smooth, clean shave in the palm of your hand. The Pitbull Skull Shaver has a battery life of 90 minutes. Its blades conform perfectly to your head to ensure no nicks or cuts, and they give you up to 90 shaves. All this in a smoothly shaven head in just 90 seconds. You can do that? And the cleanup? It's nice and easy because it catches all the hair without getting everywhere. And it rinses just like that. Don't be rough, be smooth with the Pitbull Skull Shaver.
Savage. Unfiltered.
Yeah, like even though it says 19 minutes and 57 seconds here on the broadcast, we started it like a minute earlier before we went to the, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways. So, yeah. So, guys, yeah, we're going to get to the next question here. Wow.
You know what, Michael?
Sucks for trivia.
Michael, take that out in post. Let's blame a Karen. Let's not blame you. Blame a Karen.
Blame a Karen. I think we should blame the Karens. They're all over the place. They're like roaches. So here's the second question. Okay. Florida is known for what two fruits? Not fruitcakes, Joseph. Not queers. What two fruits?
Oh, well, that's an easy one. Oranges and Michael Gardner.
Well, I'm not a fruit, Joseph. I'm not delicious by gay men.
But you set up that joke so well. Again, you were like Martin, and here I am, Lewis. You're Abbott, and I'm Costello.
Oh.
You didn't intend that, but hey, I can find a bad pun or a way to tease you in virtually everything. So yeah,
okay,
oranges
so
and Michael Gardner.
Right. Yeah, Joseph got the first fruit right. Now the second fruit is something very exotic. It's an exotic fruit, and it's all over Florida, man.
Well, there's a lot of palm trees. Is it coconuts too, or?
No, that's not a fruit. That's entirely different. I don't know.
Well, it grows on a tree like an orange, so I thought I'd try that.
No, coconuts. I don't know. Are coconuts? Are they fruit? I don't know. Shaky gonna
have Shaky look that up during the broadcast.
Okay. Okay. Shaky got it. Thank you, Shaky. So here it is. Okay, so we have to clarify this. Doing a little savage fact checking here on the show here. So a fruit is considered. It's actually a fruit, okay, but it can be considered a vegetable too. A coconut.
Okay.
So they're saying, speaking, a coconut is a fibrous, one-seeded drupe, which is a fruit with a hard, stony covering, enclosing the seed.
So I was right, but coconut isn't the official second answer.
No, it's not a coconut. Even though that was a good answer, but it's on a coconut. They're known for these two fruits.
Thanks for playing. Great answer, but wrong.
No, so I gotta give another one for Joseph because he fucked with the Twin Peaks shit. Now I thought these were easy, but it's okay. Anyway, now the second fruit that's known here in Florida is considered, guys, what's called dragon fruit.
Oh, okay, yes, I've heard of that. And only I could be the only contestant on a show and still lose.
Yeah. Now, I have to give a little history here on the show, okay? Now, dragon fruit, if you guys are not well aware of dragon fruit, right? The original name for it was called papaya. If I pronounced that right, that's Pitaya. Okay, and it's a fruit of different cactus species that are indigenous to the region of southern Florida. They also are indigenous to the southern region of Mexico, along the Pacific coast of Guatemala, Costa Rica, and El Salvador. And they are a native species here to Florida as well. But you normally see them in South Florida by the Everglades, where the soil's a little bit more rich and dense. So, yeah, really good stuff. I don't know. You got to pick up some dragon fruit, Joseph.
I've never tried that. That unlike some things, no, I'm never going to try it. That sounds interesting. I might be willing to give that a shot.
Yeah.
Because, I don't normally eat anything from out of the water. Yeah, I mean, tuna.
Well, they are moist. They're very full of moisture, yeah.
Yeah, I'll put tuna in a helper, but I don't eat carp or perch or salmon or any of that. My ex-wife now and I, at an Olive Garden one time, did try swordfish, and that was very good. but it's more like a steak. But you don't eat it often.
It is very steaky type of meat.
Yeah, it's like filet mignon. It's not cheap, so. But yeah, it's more like eating a steak than a fish. So not swordfish. Or is it swordfish? Yeah.
We're talking about swordfish, man. Yeah.
Well, no, what of them?
Joseph's spinning off the last recording we did. Yeah, he's getting too Michael Gardner-ish.
I'm not sure what it was now. I think it was actually something else. But again, yeah, one of those odder, rarer fish, and it is more like a steak. Whatever they got at Olive Garden, you can find it there. What? If it's still on the menu. Anyway, went down a rabbit hole. Squirrel!
You went down the rabbit
hole. Squirrel!
Oh,
for those
squirrel.
For those who will get the Doug reference again.
And guess what, Joseph? We're back live again. I had to fix it on TikTok. So yeah, we're back. We're back, guys. I'm on a different angle here now on TikTok, so I can just do this now. I don't have to go all the way over like that, it's easier now. So I'm just doing this now.
Yeah, be sure to tell them, whoever's seeing live, they need to go back, listen, or watch the show to see what all they missed during time that went live.
You guys missed a lot. Exactly, Joseph. If you're just catching up, you missed the first TikTok live. So I do apologize. I don't know what was going on, but Joseph says we got to blame. Oh, can't say that. I got to watch what I say, right, Joseph? I'm gonna blame it on myself. I constantly forgot to. I hit the cancel button. Joseph, by the way, we're doing very well on TikTok. I just started about 2 minutes ago. We're up to 5,000 people on TikTok. Thank you very much. Holy shit.
Yeah, again, make sure.
My God,
make sure to tell them to go to the show when it airs in full to see what they missed. Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's on a mirror image right now, guys, so you can see all the equipment in the back. So yeah, I mean, but that's good stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gab. Had some really interesting people in here.
Yeah.
Before.
Again, make sure to remind them to hear or see the full episode when it drops. What day are we dropping? Let them know that.
Oh, thank you, Joseph. Thank you. Joseph keeps on reminding me. Make sure. Man. I am making sure. Calm down, Joseph. Jesus. Anyways, we're having fun here on the show. We're doing a little different spin here on the show. We're doing Savage Trivia. Joseph likes the politics. I like the politics, but it's good to mix it up. You know what I mean, Joseph? So
yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff.
I hear you saying that.
All right, guys.
That I've reminded you, but I still haven't heard you tell the TikTok audience that. I know.
I am. You can't. What do you want me to plug in like 50 plugs right at the first? You have to plug them in by.
Well, we got to do it before TikTok pulls the plug again.
6 minutes here, 7 minutes there, maybe 12 minutes into that. Fucking Joseph guys on the show here. He's like, oh, you got to plug.
Promote.
Yeah, Williams Carey is laughing his ass off, putting LOLs on that. I guess he liked that one little bit that we did. So thank you very much. Yeah, awesome stuff. So the last question here we have on Savage Trivia, okay? And you guys are going to be hearing this on TikTok Live. Okay, the last question: who first proposed the idea of a web information of the internet of 1989. This was a first concept.
As a former IT guy, I should know this, but all I can...
You should know
I should know this.
Right up your alley.
I obviously knew it at one point, but it's a piece of information that doesn't seem very relevant today, so I have long forgotten. But what I haven't forgotten is to tease that idiot Al Gore about pretending to be the father of the internet. Remember when he claimed that stupid shit? So yeah. I don't know the answer, but I am going to take every opportunity to remember how Democrats don't do a damn thing but want to steal credit for things other people do. Or fascocrats, as I call them, right?
Yeah.
And no.
So should I give you the question? Should I?
As you can see, I could Google and cheat, but I'm not doing that. I'm honest.
No, don't Google.
I don't recall. I'm straight with this audience. I don't recall, so I lose when I'm the only contestant by going 0 for 3.
All right. So here's the thing, Joseph. All right. So do you want me to give you the third pass then? Because I gave you the first 2 passes.
Yeah. Well, so obviously give the audience the answer because I ain't gonna come up with it.
We're gonna give the answer because I don't believe in dead air, and neither does Joseph here. Getting some dead air on TikTok Live, so it's okay.
Thank you very much for the heart, by the way. Who was that? I missed that. Jake, you see that heart?
I seen a glimpse as I was looking. At the main camera here, I looked to the left. And you know how sometimes you get those glitches, or not glitches, the glints, from the
yeah.
There.
I seen a heart. Who was that? Michaela.
Thank you very much, Michaela. Thank you very much. All right, so back to the question here. Who was the first person that proposed the idea for the internet, which is also the idea for a web of information? That's where they were going to go at this. This was basically an idea proposed to the general public for information, right? Basically a new version of like a library or, some type of research center. So the man was, Mr. Tim Berners-Lee, introduced the World Wide Web, which it's now known as www. When you put in everything, it always starts with www. Now, here's a fun fact, guys. Now that we're in the 21st century, you more or less don't have to put www. You can just put say savagearmy.com, or you can put, terrorstrikes.info, because that's Joseph's website. So
exactly.
I think it's just easier, Joseph.
Yeah, as a former IT guy, I go way back to the day before the internet existed, when you had your own little personal computer, with the 2 5 1/4 inch floppies and a 300 baud dial-up modem. There were a system of computers called bulletin board systems, or BBSs, and you would have to get numbers from your friends, pass them around, and dial up each other's computer to share information. Then, the interweb, the World Wide Web came along. And at first you had to always put in www, because there were actually, and there still are, other, what do you call that? Not preludes,
what?
The thing that
Preludes, that's a food, Joseph.
Well, when you precede something, whatever, the thing at the front, there are wwws, there's www2s, there are other things some people don't know about. But now we've kind of upgraded the internet so that all the routers recognize you don't need the www. It is assumed, So, things have come a long way since.
Your life, your hopes, your passions. These things are none of our business. Your deodorant rash, your favorite cheese, and whatever you were searching for at 1:15 a.m., that's really none of our business. Because your life is private. And unlike other tech companies, we think your internet should be too. Oh, what kind of talk is that? Oh, that's none of our business either. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo.
Savage Unfiltered. My heart radio.
The internet, information technology as a career.
Well, a lot of people don't understand this. Like, the internet was around in 1989. It was dial-up, but it was on a
even
even before that, in the 60s, I believe, maybe. But the concept, fucking these headphones are like warping my skull right here for a minute. But no, the original concept was on a very, very low scale. Like, it wasn't made for everybody. Like, your your super wealthy, your scientists, your government officials, they had the first dibs on it before anybody could have it.
Military and government was the main goal, and then of course they allowed it to be privatized, and it's like GPS, right? GPS we have today because it was developed for the military for precision guided bombing. And of course, then there became so many satellites, we allowed that to be privatized so that we could use it in our cars and on our phones for Yahoo Maps and all that stuff. Or I use Waze on my phone for driving instructions. I love the Waze app. So
yeah, I seen that Waze app. It's pretty interesting.
It's great because it tells you where all the cops are.
Yeah, I like that. I was driving the other day, and Jakey, I think we're done with trivia. Yeah, you can take that overlay off. Thank you very much, buddy. I think Shaky was like trying to plug in this trivia. No, we're gonna do more trivia, guys. This is gonna be the official overlay for Savage Trivia Unfiltered. So check us out, guys. We're gonna add some more trivia.
We need to have David and Sadia come back for a trivia day so that you can have somebody more than just me to ask questions, because apparently I'm a moron and don't know anything.
Well, you don't want to be the official
you tried to give me softball questions and I fucking whiffed on every one of them and struck out.
Savaged Unfiltered.
But goes to show, obviously, you didn't share the questions with the fans. I wasn't playing dumb.
Yeah, we tried.
I am dumb.
Oh, God, Joseph. Don't say you're dumb. We love you, Joseph.
Yeah. In honesty, I mean, Michael kind of sort of knew, because he knows me, questions that I should have known the answers to, and I did know the answers to, but at going on age 61, the memory just ain't what it was. I just didn't recall the answer.
Hold that thought before TikTok pulls the plug on us again, right? God forbid. This is like the second TikTok live that we're doing here.
Actually, we had some questions here coming in from. I can't see this, guys. Don't mind the face as I zoom in because I can't see this. Okay, so Scott Lang on TikTok says, "Not always. Can't hear your caller." Scott, I'm doing a broadcast recording for my show, so we don't have it synced into the broadcast. But I'll show you Mr. Joseph here. This is Mr. Joseph M. Leonard here. So here he is right here. Oh, wait. How do you flip it? Is there a flippy thing?
Yeah, the camera.
Flip the camera. There we go.
Yeah.
So this is my broadcast, Scott. Obviously, this is Mr. Joseph M. Leonard. You could see me talking as I'm talking to you too. This is the broadcast that we're doing for our upcoming episode. So you're seeing a little sneak peek of the episode that's going to be airing this Tuesday. So that's Joseph here. So that he's not a caller, he's a co-host. So good stuff. Scott also says the U.S. Government Academy. All right, how do I flip it back so you can see me more? Not that you. Okay. Oh, they don't want to see you, Joseph. Oh, I'm just joking, Joseph.
No. It says Scott says that the U.S. government and academic institutions
only to refer to what you were saying. Yeah.
Yeah, the .edu extension. The universities were, yes, of course, some of the first to get on too. Yes, thank you, Scott, for that little extra bit of background there. Yes.
Scott also says that it was built by U.S. government and military officials.
Originally, for the most part.
Is that true, Joseph?
Originally,
the reason why I'm saying that, Scott, is because Joseph here is an IT guy and he's very, very well aware of what we're talking about.
Again,
so is that true?
For the most part, again, it was meant for military and government. So, yeah, they built most of the infrastructure. Again, like the GPS system, then it was privatized.
Yeah. Scott, if Joseph basically saying that it was basically privatized after that concept. So I'm sure you're well aware of that and everything. So,
but yes, there is still the secret internet that no one has access to, that is strictly still military and government based. Not even the universities are on that. So, yeah, I mean, what you see isn't what all available.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Scott's basically, wow, I'm blowing this whole show on Scott because Scott's basically he's blowing up my whole comment section. Thank you very much, Scott. But it seems like you're a very intelligent man and you're much into the research stuff. I love it, man. Hat tip to you, buddy. Scott's saying 43 years experience he has in this. So, I mean, he's not a stranger off the street with this concept. So, well, that's awesome, man. 43 years. Wow. That's a lot of experience, Joseph.
Again, like I say a lot on the show, right? Like Reagan said, trust but verify. Don't take my word on anything. Research what I say. Scott's backing me up here. I'm backing up what Scott's saying. Yeah. You know, we're basically saying the same things. Trust but verify. Look into it yourself if you want to be sure I gave you the facts that I did. Yeah. And Scott did throw out that important piece that that I didn't say exactly the way he said it, but yeah, it was military and governmental. The universities kind of then got in on it. Then it was privatized overall. But again, what all you see isn't what all is available. I'm sure most people have heard of the dark web, right? Again, because at the end of the day, the internet is still IP based. Like that original, when I said you dial up a friend's computer with their telephone number. Well, the internet's still the same way.
That's when it was running, but Joseph, that's when it was running off the original browser of the internet, which was known as AOL, American Online, and you actually had to pay into that. Like you had to like you remember the original formula of cell phones when you actually had to pay for airtime, you know, to get minutes and everything, and all your buddies back in the day in the early 2000s, late 90s would say, you know, call me on the weekends when it's free, you know? Like, I mean, that's kind of how it was with the internet.
I'm Alec.
I'm Abby.
We've been together, it'll be 2 years next month. We met on a dating website, actually. I didn't want to wait for her to message me back on there.
He slid into my DMs, guys. He did. That he did. When I got in the car, I never thought I would be with someone that has tattoos. My mom's gonna kill me. Like, we've been dating for like 5 months, and I was like, why is this guy not telling me that he loves me? Like, I am great, Alec. I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna tell him that I love him. And I like wrap my arms around him.
No. She came out of full-on sprint, yelling, Alexander Wallace, I love you. My favorite quality is how genuine she is. Like, no matter what it is, whether, you know, we're joking around, we're being serious, playful, she's just always there. She just kind of like gets me, you know. She's that other half that I've been looking for. And better half, butter half. Nothing is too awkward for us to talk about with each other.
Because we're standing in a room in our underwear talking to people we've never met.
Yeah, it's an adventure, so it's always fun with her.
Here comes a show that's so unfiltered and raw, they had to drop the unfiltered part of. Savaged, broadcasting from Motor City to the Space Coast of Florida, here they are to bring you the PG era of Savaged, Michael and Joseph.
Before AOL existed, there was a thing called CompuServe that was the first internet browser, and it was only text-based. But even before that, you called somebody, you had to know the computer's phone number, dial it, and connect. Well, the internet is still number-based, IP address. You've all heard that term. You could put in an IP address to find a dark website, or an IP address to find a secret off the beaten path site. Not everything has a savagedarmy.com address or josephmleonard.us. Those are URLs that get translated to the actual IP address. You still have to have an IP address to get to a location. Like the original, you had to know the phone number to call it.
Yeah.
Those all get translated now. This is all information technology behind the scenes.
The information highway, right, Joseph?
Yes. Yes.
What was that old like infomercial back in the day where it was like, "This is the information skyway"? I think like a lot of like radio. I know New York used to do it a lot of times where they did like that voiceover, and they're like, "Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining on the information skyway." You know, and then they had that voice, you know, like almost like that like grungy type of club voice. Like you go, remember the episode we did with we're talking about strip clubs, you know, just yesterday, and you know, they have that club thing. They're like, check her out tonight, guys. She'll be here from 2 to 5 on the stage.
Just be careful. You're doing it again. Now, you said yesterday, so for those seeing this Tuesday, we're talking about, because we're recording this, actually.
I hope everybody tunes in.
Jack and take that California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66. Ice cream. I got ice cream.
Saturday the 10th, we did the Rumble Live, and we talked about the strip club thing. So, yeah, that was Saturday, June the 10th, Rumble Live, which, of course, you could see back anytime. And this show, it will be airing Tuesday the 13th.
Yeah,
So
here's something why I always say this, Joseph, and you're probably baffled on why I talk like this, guys. I used to work a lot in terrestrial radio back in the day before podcasting, you know, and then iTunes, which was the original formula of podcasting. We would be able to say, you know, check out the show yesterday, you know, if you can, and this and that, because back then there was somewhat of leverage where if you missed the show on the radio, like there was like websites, Joseph, where they would plug in like the MP3, you know what I mean? And you can listen back, you know, but that was like around 2002, maybe 2006, 7. And you were able to play back the old episodes, you know, on the radio. So like back then, like you could still get away with saying, you know, if you missed a show yesterday and talk like that, you know what I mean? Like now it's like everybody has so much different lives and everybody's traveling and it's this and that, work schedules and stuff like that. So 1 second. I just had somebody that wants to come on live here. Hold on. 1 second, Joseph. We got a caller here. And welcome to Savaged Unfiltered here. What's going on?
Nothing. Want to battle?
Do I want to battle? Sure.
I've never done it, but I've been seeing people do it, so I'll be like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, sure. You want to battle? Let's battle. I don't do a lot of TikTok battles, so go ahead.
All right, but how do I put it?
How do you put what?
To battle.
I think it's on the bottom. Bear with me. I guess I'm a little old for this, and I'm not really. Well, we got somebody here. Got somebody with the club music in the back. We got somebody joining us from a club, so we had to mute his mic because we had some club music coming in here. So yeah, battling. Not really sure how to battle. Bear with me. Joseph, you know how to battle? I don't know how to do this TikTok shit. I'm sorry.
No. I'm locked out of TikTok. I never really learned. I only put up 2 videos on TikTok. I never learned really how to use it before they locked me out.
Yeah. Well, since we have you on the camera here on TikTok Live here, and you're on part of the show here, Savage Unfiltered, where are you joining us from, if you don't mind me asking? Houston, Texas. Wow.
Oh,
lovely Houston. Been to Dallas, but haven't been to Houston. So,
Really? Where are you from?
Well, I live in the Sunshine State of Florida. We reside here in Orlando, Florida. So we broadcast from Orlando. The whole studio's in Orlando. So Orlando, Florida.
Dang.
Yeah. But
don't mind me. I'm just taking my pills for the day that I forgot earlier.
So enjoying that hot Texas weather out there, huh?
It's so hot down here.
Yeah. So ask me what's the reasoning behind requesting a live here on the show, if you don't mind me asking. Have you been checking us out on Instagram or TikTok or iHeart or like?
No, I don't know. I just seen you on live and I was like, let me request them. But I really don't be looking through your TikToks, nothing.
Oh, okay. So you're like a first time, first time follower or listener. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on, and you have a good day, okay? Grimy, is that how you say the name?
Yeah.
Okay, Grimy. All right. Well, make sure you hit that like and follow button, and check our SavageArmy.com website on there. There's plenty of merchandise, so check it out.
All right.
All righty, Grimy. You have a good day, okay?
You too.
All righty.
That
had a little caller coming on, you know?
Hey,
That's pretty,
that was great. That was fun. That was, different. A Savage Unfiltered first, and we don't do a show like some may use a different studio system where they can literally bring callers into the show. This was really unique and different, kind of fun. What the hell, on a lark?
Just on a whim, like
bring this random dude in.
I gotta let well, no, she was a woman, Joseph.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a little boy.
Joseph apologizes.
My apology. It sounded like, and she was talking battle, so I thought it was just like some 10, 12-year-old boy.
I seen the battle. Yeah, I seen the battle. Come in, and I'm familiar with these TikTok battles to an extent, but I don't know what the background of it. I think it's like the point shit, like when you put the points in or something like that. Like Twitch does that. Like they have like these like things on Twitch where you're allowed to do it on Twitch, but they don't call them battles. They call them something entirely different. But
right.
Producer Shaky, we're gonna talk off the show. Producer Shaky, you gotta tell me what these battles are because I'm not familiar with the battles. Again, I might be too old or something for TikTok, or I'm becoming a grandpa on TikTok. I don't know what these fucking battles.
Yeah, well, that's like me too. Twitch. A lot of people like that Twitch system. I'm not on it. I use Telegram on occasion, but all these different platforms, are trying to find some unique and different angle to play off of.
Yeah.
And I'm getting to the point where I don't care. If you're like a copy of something else, and you like Gab or Retalk that I introduce you to and you're on. Retalk is also a little different. It doesn't really do the reposting or the following. You can follow somebody, but it's a points-based system. Something that's a little different. That's great, but is basically the same kind of norm and lets me do the things I want to do. I don't want to learn Twitch or all this the TikTok news systems. I just wanted to go on TikTok and share an occasional video, and I got 2 up, and they locked me out. I mean, what the fuck's going crazy.
On? Well, they locked us out at TikTok like a week and a half ago. We were on. Joseph, how long were we doing that TikTok live? Like less than 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Less than 2 minutes. They pulled the plug.
Well, they heard the border crisis topic, and it's like, oh, no, can't talk about that.
Savaged Unfiltered.
All right, fellow Americans, it looks like some things have changed. Are we doing a good enough job teaching our children what America is and what she represents?
You want an abortion? Get one!
Younger parents aren't sure that an appreciation of America is the right thing to teach modern children.
We're not going to make America great again. It was never that great.
When I drive into a neighborhood and there are American flags, it's a message of white supremacy.
I'm warning of an eradication of the American memory that could result in an erosion of the American spirit.
We need to completely dismantle the police department.
If we forget what we did, we won't know who we are. We've got to do a better job of getting across that America is free, and freedom is special and rare. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of enterprise. As long as we remember our first principles and believe in ourselves, the future will always be ours. Ours was the first revolution in the history of mankind that truly reversed the course of government, and with three little words: we, the people. We the people are free.
Pick up your copy of America's Political Warfare, Our Modern Civil War, available on Amazon.com and other platforms December 30th. Get it today.
Yeah. Guys, I'm still on TikTok live here. We're about to finish it off here for the show. But I want to flip the camera here, some people here so you can see. Once Restream here, that's not Joseph doing what you think he's doing on.
No, that's just a Vicks inhaler.
That's an inhaler.
Inhaler,
yeah, inhaler,
not
yeah.
Coke. There's no Coke in it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, once TikTok makes the streaming platform available for our network here through Restream, we're going to do a lot more TikTok lives. It has not been available.
Right. To
once
go
I get
back,
the clear, yeah.
Yeah, to go back to the kind of in the weeds information technology behind the scenes, an API. They need to create an API for an interface between the two programs so they
Joseph,
work seamlessly together.
I forgot our good friend Scott on TikTok is still in the room. Now he's going back real old school with the internet world. He's telling me, do you all remember ComputerServe that existed before AOL?
CompuServe, yeah, I already mentioned them.
I'm looking. It is CompuServe. Yeah, I can't really see because the fucking words are so small.
Yeah, no, I use that. Again, I mentioned that earlier. CompuServe preceded AOL. It was text-based only.
You did say that.
Yes.
Didn't you say? Yeah, you did
say that.
Yes,
I said that. Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't listening. I was paying attention. I'm sorry.
Right.
I gotta play. Joseph, producer Shaky's playing the producer here on the broadcast, but I got to play producer here on the only thing. I'm holding the fucking camera in my hand, so the cell phone in my hand. So I got to play the producer here to the people questioning me, So, yeah, good stuff. But I want to thank Grimy for coming on. That was a hit out of the home run there. Hope everybody heard it,
Yeah, my apologies.
She was very loud, but that was a good way,
Apologies again. Her voice, to me, again, TikTok.
Well, she was Hispanic, Joseph. I mean, she had that
in a bit of an accent. Yeah. And again, TikTok is really kind of a Gen Xer thing. I wouldn't have expected an older Hispanic woman to have been on it, so I assume 12-year-old boy. My apologies.
12-year-old boy. But yeah, guys, if you wanna come on here and you wanna do these battles, is that what they are? Oh, they're the battles. They just come on here and they want to spew what they want to spew, so they call them battles, right? Oh, producer Shaky looked it up. That's what they're called. When they do the requesting, Joseph, that's what it's called. It's called a battle. So
okay,
the millennial Gen X Zs, they educated me, I guess.
I guess that's no, it's not quite the equivalent of the old Facebook poke. But
no. Remember
they
when
did away? They did away with that because of the sexual double entendre, thing. They did away with that. But battle probably from the old rap world where there would be a rap battle, a one-on-one, a mano-a-mano, back and forth. I think that's probably where that would have been derived from.
Yeah. Well, Joseph, we have to get you unbanned from TikTok so you can see these comments, buddy. You know, so you see the comments because there's some comments coming in from you from our good friend Scott.
Well, yeah.
I see Daryl saying something here. Hey, Joseph, much love. Listen to the show. Awesome stuff. Listening to you on Wham. Oh, wow. He's a Wham guy. Cool.
Hey, all right. What's his name?
I'm getting. Obviously it's their
stage
here. What do they call them? Screen names. Screen names. There you go.
Yeah.
God, I'm not that old, Shaky. Jeez. No. Daryl 01.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure who that might be. Yeah, a fellow Wham family member. Yeah, Wham listener. But yeah, make sure to tell them I'm at J Leonard Detroit on all the platforms. They could check out my 2 videos on TikTok before they kick me.
Or go to terrorstrikes.info, guys. That's where you see everything of Joseph. You know, put that website in there. Terrorstrikes.info. You see all his appearances on all the shows that he's on with Wham. Podcasting shows, constantly making appearances on that. He has his book out there, Terror Strikes Coming Soon to a City Near You, How to Write a Book. That's all on the website there. So check it out, guys, and how to get it published. There, I forgot to put that last title in, but everything is on the website. So check it out, terrorstrikes.info. And then we're also going to have a website too, Joseph, as we close it up here. Yes, you can't have a show unless there's a website, right? So a long overdue. We got the merchandise website, savagedarmy.com. The official website of this show will be called savageunfiltered.com. So that will be up and loaded and published. That's right,
I sure hope you reserve that domain name now that you let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, it has.
Or somebody will scoop it up, right?
Oh, it has. It has.
Okay.
Yeah, I paid for the domain name. It's like fucking $24.99 a year. So the merchandise is costing me $19.99 a year off of Spring. So Spring's got some good designs. I like Spring, how they're constantly bringing out like new designs, coffee mugs. They got fucking doggy vests now. They have magnets. They have cell phone covers. There's so much stuff I want to release, Joseph, like different designs. They have different colored coffee mugs, not your typical white, generic color. They have all the now doormats. There's a doormat now. Joseph has his own doormat, where it says fall on there. And so on the site, you'll see Joseph's own doormat.
We need a version of a doormat with your face on it so they can literally walk all over you like I figuratively do when I joke at you on air.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Something just went on here. Hold on, Joseph. I had a pink box that came up on TikTok. Is that important?
Hey, folks, we're learning as we go. We're trying to be cutting edge.
Oh, you are trending in a TikTok universe. I guess that's good. Hey! There we go. We're trending. Wow, I just did a facial expression. What is that? What's that facial expression, Shaky? It's like
an emoji. Trending. You didn't do an oh.
Dan Aykroyd from fucking Saturday Night Live from the 80s.
A cone head?
Remember that? The cone heads? Yeah. When he was like, we are intelligent beings from another planet. We are here to explore. He did that voice very well, Yeah. Cone heads.
Well, anyway, I think we probably ought to wrap this up.
We're wrapping. We got to wrap it up. We've been doing this, guys, since 1:15 this afternoon. It's now going on almost 4 o'clock. So.
Yeah, we're at an hour in, and behind the scenes also, Restream is the studio we use, and whenever we get an hour in, glitches start to happen. So we are best to not go past an hour.
Hey, Joseph. If you're gonna do crazy stuff, it's got to be savage shit. Remember that? Steal that from Walt, my good buddy Walt. I'm making that mine now, Walt. It's not on your show. Check out my good friend B Raw podcast, Walt Blau up in New Jersey. Hat tip to you, buddy. Love you, man. Love you. And to close it out, Walt was like, he told me this, and I told him to tell this on the show. He's like, man, I love what you're doing with the graphics. You got to tell me how you do it. So, but, you know, hey, good friends like that, you got to help out. Right, Joseph?
Yeah, and before we do go, please, if you like the iHeart or the Anchor or Amazon Music or whatever, please do tune into Rumble though too. I really want us to build our visual audience.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. Like we had a successful Rumble Live just the other day, guys. I highly suggest you check that out. Every Saturday will be Rumble Lives. I'm trying to find a spot now for Hold on. What, Shaky? Shaky just told me that TikTok is now available on Retalk. Or Restream, excuse me. Retalk. Not Retalk. Restream. Getting tired, folks. A lot of broadcasting today. So, yeah, we're going to be doing TikToks on Restream Network. Joseph, he just told me right now it's available on Restream. So I got to find a day now for TikTok. So we're good. I don't want to be doing this 1990 old school fucking cell phone shit.
We need to use a TikTok API plugin with Restream because again,
like we did with Rumble. Like they, if you have the HTML code, you can input it into the show here, like how I just we did it with Rumble. So it's made official. It's on the Restream broadcasting network. So. Like
but
I said,
audio only is great. I mean, if you get us on iHeart and I mean you just love that app and you're not going to, that's great. We want you to listen on audio, but I really want us to build our Rumble visual because you see the interplay and the interaction. When I teased Michael about his new hairpiece and he laughs,
it's not. Yeah, it's real, guys. I do the Donald Trump tug, right? The Donald Trump tug.
But you can't see, you don't see that on audio, right? So the video is a great, Rumble is great platform for us to, you get to see so much more going on. And like my background currently, the BTS for behind the scenes, Joseph has green screen ghosting because
you do have green screen ghosting. We gotta get you a green screen fabric.
I really don't have green screen fabric, so there's ghosting issues. I gotta get green screen fabric to eliminate that. But you don't get that on the audio. It's exclusive, obviously, only to the Rumble video.
Yeah.
A lot more fun. And to see Sadia and David, like from the Rumble Live, and that'll play back later on Rumble. And that's going to go on iHeart and all that too, right? You're going to add that.
Oh, sure, without a doubt. Yeah, it's going to go on iHeart. Yeah, it'll be on iHeart.
You can't beat the 4 screen of all of us together interacting live without seeing it on Rumble. So please help us build our Rumble audience.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Hit that like and follow button on Rumble. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the comments. If you want to leave some comments coming in. If not, I understand. A lot of people don't like comments. They just like the likes. It's whatever works, either or, guys. Whatever works. Guys, I'm going to finish it up here on TikTok. I'm going to put the plug here on TikTok. Thank you very much for joining us here, guys. And check us out with some more TikTok lives. Maybe we'll do a Rumble Talk live. Joseph wants the Rumble Talk. Maybe we'll do 1 day in the same day, guys. We'll be broadcasting on both TikTok and Rumble. There you go.
Now that Shaky says the TikTok plugin for Restream is available, we could start doing Rumble Talk simulcasts. That'll be Rumble and TikTok Rumble Talk simulcasts live. That'll be a lot of fun.
So here, Joseph, I have to give you the stats here on camera. It says live has ended here on TikTok. You're doing great. Keep up the great work. I wish they would put Michael and Joseph, but it just says you're doing great. Keep up the great work. But I'm just going to say keep up the great work, Michael and Joseph, because they should put that down. Here's the viewers, Joseph. 700. This one right here, if you can see it. 759 viewers on this TikTok live. which I thought was pretty good. That was the second one we did. The first one we had was up to 15,000. So that's not bad.
You know, that's not bad for just randomly popping up live and people saying, hey, let me look at that. That's great.
Yeah. And that's only with 2 hashtags. Maybe we'll do some more hashtags. We're playing around. I did a hashtag of conservative, and then I also did a hashtag of real talk, no BS. So, hey, they work.
We need to add in restore the republic and better dead than woke.
We gotta watch, Joseph. We don't want to do what they do on Twitter. Remember what they did to Twitter? Yeah. Twitter,
those might go a little too far, and they might bump us again, right?
See, I can say that now because we're off of TikTok Live. If I had to watch my mouth, I would have said that on TikTok Live. Another 7-day suspension. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Guys, thanks very much for joining us. Thanks very much for those who had joined us on TikTok Live, Rumble Live on our other episode. Much love and appreciate it. It means a lot, guys. Check out the SavageArmy.com website. Again, SavageArmy.com website. Hit that promo code EarlyBird for 10% off. That promo code will expire at the end of this month. That's right, guys. You have until, what's today? The 10th. So you got about another half a month, guys. Another half a month, another 2 weeks until that promo code EarlyBird expires. We'll throw some more promo codes in, but through that early bird and to get all the people that listen to the show to get all the discounts when they're, because it's appropriate. So check out SavageArmy.com, guys. Another week and a half. Was it week and a half now? We're just about done with the graphics, Shaky. Another week and a half. We're going to have SavageUnfiltered.com website, the official website. It's going to have all the video plugs from Rumble. If you're not a follower on Rumble, guys, just head over to the website. We'll take not every video, but we'll take really good videos and we'll post them onto the website. Some of the top merchandise will be on there. Some merchandise to look out for, including all links, show links, both audio and video will be on the website. So you'll have our audio and you'll have our video link from Rumble. And you'll have some video links from the Rumble Lives, and you'll have some TikTok links from the TikTok Lives.
Yeah.
So, and then, of course, some news. We're going to throw some stuff from Joseph, some of his stuff that he writes his blogs and his articles through before it's news. And the Liberty Beacon, there's not 3 thes. It's thelibertybeacon.com. It'll be a direct link on Savage Unfiltered to go to all Joseph's articles.
Yeah.
If you're not a regular, hold on, Joseph. If you're not a regular subscriber, or if you are not aware of those 2 websites, so.
Yeah. Well, my Megyn Kelly has announced she's no longer going to use preferred pronouns. So I use that. My Megyn Kelly says that is the title of the piece that just dropped today on thelibertybeacon.com. Please go check that out. And yeah, please go to savagearmy.com. Get a better dead than woke shirt. Don't boycott Target. I mean, don't buy anything there, but walk in with a better dead than woke. Move stuff around the aisles. Passive aggressive protest. That way, you're hurting the corporation, but hopefully helping keep the local employees employed. As sales drop, some of them will be laid off. But if stuff is being moved around the store all the time, they're going to need to keep them employed to straighten it back up again. Or maybe take some Jesus Save pamphlets and put it by the Satan and tranny stuff.
Yeah, get rid of all that garbage. Guys, one more announcement and I am done. Tomorrow, which today is Saturday, guys. We're recording that. I had to throw that in there. So
June 10.
Guys, I like to joke. Yeah, I like to joke, and I like to put in some pun attendance with my wording and stuff. Joseph does too. Today is Saturday. We're recording this episode. Tomorrow, which is Sunday, which is June 11th. On June 11th, 2023, guys, is going to be another Joseph M. Leonard exclusive merch here from the show. It's the long-awaited merchandise that's going to be on there, added to the Joseph M. Leonard section, is going to be titled "Restore Our Republic," and that's going to be available in mugs, a T-shirt, men's and women's, and children. We're putting some children sizes in there. Yes, Joseph, we are. We need to wake up our children.
Yeah. Oh, amen, brother.
And if you have any doggies and everything, you can get it on a doggy vest. Assistant pets, with all that, guys, get the doggy vest. There's gonna be a lot. Mugs, T-shirts, doggy vest. We're putting it on beer mugs, beer pint class, everything, guys. It's probably gonna be about maybe 50 different types of designs on different types of merchandise.
There we go. We need
everything.
Those beer koozies. Do they got beer koozies?
Yeah.
That would
on
be
there
good.
too.
So you can hide
the beer koozie.
Hide the Bud Light label behind the beer koozie.
Yeah, it's on the beer koozies, and we also have some savaged, unfiltered condoms too. So, no, I'm just that would be kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Pop one out as you're ready to, it's got a picture of Joseph on there or me or something.
That would spoil the mood in a hurry. But seriously, about Bud Light, I mention them because in my piece about remembering the fallen beyond Memorial Day at thelibertybeacon.com last Saturday, I put in there, Bud Light cases at places are selling for $20, and you can get a $20 rebate. You know what? I don't blame you in this bad economy to get free beer. If you want to buy a case for $20 and then send in and get the rebate check back, and therefore you got free beer, hell, make use of it. I'm not going to think any less of you for doing that.
Yeah. You got to. Those beer prices. We were talking about that on the other show. Like the beer prices at the strip club I was at. Just trying to help them out with some marketing pitches and stuff. $4 a beer. That's. I remember those days. It's very hard now. Like fucking beer right now it's taking a whopping. It really is. Like some of the beer prices. Cases of beer. Just the state of Florida, it's $25 a case of beer, like 12-pack. For the woke Budweiser shit.
Yeah.
And I noticed too the Budweiser trucks are marketing into other breweries. They're picking up other beer here. Oh, was I supposed to say that? But no, it's true. Like the Budweiser trucks, I've noticed, are going to other breweries, like local breweries, and picking up the beer that they're producing there and bringing them to different like bars and clubs and stuff like that. I think it's to keep the workers, getting paid.
That's a distributorship licensing. So they're taking their craft beer. They're picking up craft beer.
No, what I'm saying, I understand the distributor licensing, but I'm noticing that they're doing it more now.
Right. Yeah.
Do you understand where I'm going with that? Because they're not distributing their own Budweiser beer to these bars and clubs.
Right.
Yeah, they're picking it up from other breweries.
And then lastly, since we're on beers, make sure you go to the archives and find the Why Budweiser episode and the Good Shit to Bad Shit Miller Lite episode, since we're talking about beers.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, make sure you look at those episodes. Guys, I'm out of breath. So is Joseph. It's almost dinner time for me.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna run to Subway and get me a BLT. I'm hungry. I need to eat. I didn't have lunch.
Yeah. Make sure you don't get the food frenzy like Danny DeVito did in that episode commercial. He's like, I'm fucking hungry. Guys, thanks very much. Join the Savaged Army, and we'll see you next time. Later.